He's a mystical being, Keanu.
He had headphones on and he was air guitaring in his underwear.
This is the reaction of what the nicest guy in the world.
I always wanted to know since I was growing up who really wrote the plays of Shakespeare.
Keanu Reeves isn't just a movie star, he's a phenomenon. In an industry where reputations shift overnight, Keanu has remained one of Hollywood's most beloved figures for decades. Known for his humility, kindness, and down-to-earth vibe, he's earned a reputation as the internet's boyfriend. But it's not just fans who adore him. Some of the biggest celebrities in the world can't help but thirst over him too. From co-stars who openly admitted their crushes, to Oscar-winning actresses swooning over his charm, to talk show hosts who break professionalism just to fangirl. Keanu has that rare aura that makes everyone around him melt. And what's fascinating is that he never seems to play into it. He laughs it off, stays humble, and keeps it classy. Today, we're diving into the funniest, flirtiest, and most heartfelt celebrity moments that prove Keanu Reeves isn't just admired, he's irresistible. From Sandra Bullock secretly crushing during Speed, to Charlize Theron calling him the best human being she knows, to Martha Stewart admitting she'd date him any day. Here's the ultimate list of celebrities thirsting over Keanu Reeves. And where better to start than with the woman fans have been shipping him with since 1994, Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock. When Speed hit theaters in 1994, audiences couldn't get enough of the high-octane thrills. But what truly made the film unforgettable wasn't just the bus that couldn't slow down. It was the chemistry between Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves. For years, fans speculated that their on-screen sparks must have spilled into real life. After all, how could two people look at each other like that and not be secretly dating? Sandra finally set the record straight on the Ellen DeGeneres show. She admitted she had a crush on Keanu during filming, calling him amazing and praising how authentic and grounded he was.
I think about how sweet Keanu Reeves was and how handsome he was. It was hard. It was really, it was hard for me to like really be serious. Like he would look at me and I'd be like, and I'd have to try to, you know, and his job was just.
Did y'all get together? Did you date him?
Never dated him.
Really?
There was just something about me that I guess he didn't like.
No, that's not true.
I think it's true.
No.
She even told a story about one of their downtime moments, sitting on the floor of their trailer, sipping champagne, and eating truffles together. Not exactly a scene you expect from an action movie set, but the kind that fans hold on to as proof of their magnetic bond. Sandra laughed as she explained that nothing romantic happened, insisting they were meant to be friends. But then came the twist. Keanu later admitted that he had a crush on her at the same time. They just never told each other.
Did you know that she had a crush on you? No? Did you
She
have
obviously didn't know I had a crush on her either.
Oh, wow.
That revelation reignited decades of fan theories about the love story that never was. And while Sandra and Keanu's missed timing became the stuff of Hollywood legend, Charlize Theron wasn't shy about letting the world know exactly how much she adored him. Charlize Theron. Charlize Theron has worked with countless leading men. But when it comes to Keanu Reeves, she's made it clear. He's in a league of his own.
I saw him.
Okay.
No, actually, we're really good friends. We made 2 movies together. I've known him for over 20 years. He's one of the greatest guys, and we did train in the same facility.
The two first teamed up for The Devil's Advocate in 1997, and later reunited for the romantic drama Sweet November in 2001. In interviews, Charlize has gushed about their on-screen connection, calling Keanu the best human being she knows. She even admitted that their love scenes in Sweet November were some of the easiest she's ever filmed because, in her words, Keanu was kind, generous, and so respectful throughout the entire process. Their friendship has continued long past the cameras. For Keanu's birthday one year, Charlize posted a heartfelt tribute, praising not just his talent, but his kindness and humility. It wasn't the kind of casual shout-out you see in Hollywood every day. It felt emotional, genuine, and personal. Fans, of course, immediately ran with it, flooding social media with renewed calls for Charlize and Keanu to date. Whether or not romance was ever on the table, Charlize's admiration left no doubt. Keanu Reeves wasn't just another co-star, he was unforgettable. And if Charlize's praise sounded heartfelt, Diane Keaton took hers in an entirely different direction. Full-blown, playful thirsting on national television. Diane Keaton. Diane Keaton has never been shy about her crushes. And when it comes to Keanu Reeves, she's been one of the most vocal. The two starred together in the 2003 romantic comedy Something's Gotta Give, where Keanu played the charming younger doctor who falls for Keaton's character. Their chemistry was so natural that fans were rooting for them long after the credits rolled. Years later, Diane made headlines when she appeared on The Ellen DeGeneres Show to play a game of Who'd You Rather? Without hesitation, she picked Keanu. Every single time his name popped up.
Let's move on. Let's see who else we
I
have
loved
then.
him, though.
All right.
Oh,
Keanu.
Keanu Reeves was in the same movie, and he also loved me.
Uh-huh.
He loved me a lot, not just a little tiny bit. It expanded. His love grew with time.
Yes, okay.
So I like him. I'll take.
She giggled, fanned herself, and even joked that he loved her a lot during their Something's Gotta Give days. Then came the 2020 Oscars, when Keaton and Reeves reunited on stage to present an award. The energy between them was undeniable. Diane beaming, Keanu his usual calm and collected self.
Okay.
Hello, Diane.
Hello. Hello there, Keanu. Oh, well, anyway, it's been a long time since you and I made that movie. That movie, Something's Gotta Give, remember me in it?
Yeah, you were amazing.
Some really, let's be frank. It was really
amazing.
good times.
It was good times. You and Jack.
Oh, well, I wouldn't go that far. But anyway.
Social media lit up instantly, with fans commenting on their glowing chemistry as if no time had passed. For Diane, it wasn't just playful thirsting. She's repeatedly called Keanu one of the most wonderful men she's ever worked with. And she's clearly not alone in that opinion, because across the ocean, Monica Bellucci also admitted Keanu Reeves made her feel something special. Monica Bellucci. Monica Bellucci, one of Europe's most celebrated actresses, has shared the screen with plenty of Hollywood icons. But when she talks about Keanu Reeves, her words carry a warmth that goes beyond simple professionalism. The two first crossed paths on Bram Stoker's Dracula in 1992, where Monica had a small but memorable role. Years later, they reunited for The Matrix Reloaded in 2003, and it was during those films that she said Keanu left a lasting impression on her. In interviews, Monica has described how working with Keanu made her feel secure, respected, and welcomed on set. A rare and powerful compliment in an industry often known for ego and competition.
I felt more secure, because I knew him already, and he was very nice, very generous.
She praised his quiet strength, his gentleness, and his ability to bring calm to even the most chaotic productions. Fans loved hearing her talk about him this way, not as an untouchable superstar, but as a man whose presence made people feel comfortable and safe. It was another reminder of why so many celebrities can't stop thirsting over Keanu. His appeal isn't just about his looks, but about the way he makes people feel when they're around him. And for Ana de Armas, that admiration turned into full-on gushing when she got the chance to work with him. Ana de Armas era. Ana de Armas is one of Hollywood's brightest rising stars, but even she admits that working with Keanu Reeves left her completely starstruck. Their first collaboration came in the 2015 thriller Knock Knock. The film itself was small and controversial, but for Ana, it was unforgettable because she got to act opposite Keanu. In interviews afterward, she gushed about the experience, calling him a legend. She said he was patient, generous, and willing to take the time to make sure she and her co-star felt comfortable during the film's more intense, intimate scenes. For a young actress just starting to break into Hollywood, working alongside Keanu was like being thrown into the deep end. But she says he made it feel safe.
Martial arts, like he's the best. But so generous too when he goes to set and he knows you're trying to figure it out. So He gives.
Everybody just says he's the nicest guy.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yes, it is.
He's as nice as everybody says.
He is really nice, and he's very generous, and he's just...
Their paths crossed again years later when Anna joined the John Wick universe. By then, she was a Golden Globe nominee. But even at that level, she admitted she got butterflies when she saw Keanu walk onto set in his iconic black suit. She told reporters that she couldn't stop smiling, calling him both intimidating and inspiring in the best possible way.
Yeah, it was so, I mean, it was epic. When I saw him, that was the first time he put on the John Wick suit again. And when he walked on set, everyone was like...
For Anna, it wasn't just admiration for a co-star. It was genuine gratitude. She credits Keanu with being one of the actors who shaped her Hollywood journey, both through his professionalism and his humility. And for fans, watching Anna light up while talking about Keanu was just another reminder that his effect on people isn't an act. Even the most poised, camera-ready stars can't help but fangirl a little when he's around, and Anna's not alone. In fact, some of Keanu's funniest thirst moments haven't come from co-stars at all, but from comedians and talk show hosts who couldn't keep it together when he walked in the room. Celeste Barber. Australian comedian Celeste Barber is known for parodying celebrities, but when it came to Keanu Reeves, she dropped the jokes and went full fangirl. During an appearance on the Drew Barrymore show, Celeste found herself sitting in the same chair Keanu had used as a guest just days earlier. She completely lost it, squealing, touching the chair like it was sacred, and shouting, "I'm sitting where Keanu Reeves sat."
Is this the chair that Keanu Reeves sat in?
It is.
When he said, if you're not going to fight for your love, what kind of love do you have? Is this the chair?
It's the very chair.
Oh, my God.
The audience roared with laughter, but underneath the comedy, her reaction was completely genuine. It was the perfect mix of comedy and sincerity. Fans loved it because it showed that even comedians who make a living poking fun at celebrity culture can't keep their cool when Keanu's involved. Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore has her own personal Keanu story, and it's one she still tells with teenage giddiness. When Drew turned 16, Keanu showed up at her birthday party. Instead of just dropping by, he took her on a motorcycle ride through Los Angeles. No cameras, no publicity, just a kind gesture from an older friend. Drew said it was one of the most thrilling moments of her teenage years, and admitted she's never forgotten it. Decades later, when Keanu came on her talk show, Drew brought up the story with the same excitement she'd had as a teenager.
And you put me on your motorcycle.
Oh my.
And we drove at the warp speed of my life.
Mulholland or something like
we
that?
went and you took me on the ride of my life, and I was so...
Keanu, true to form, downplayed it, smiling modestly as Drew gushed in front of her audience.
Humble, gracious, hardworking, you know, lovely examples.
Yeah.
You are so that.
I don't know, that's kind of you to say.
Fans loved the clip because it showed two Hollywood icons reconnecting over a memory that still clearly meant the world to her. And once again, Keanu came off as effortlessly cool. Kelly Clarkson. When Kelly Clarkson launched her daytime talk show, one of her earliest wish list guests was Keanu Reeves. She admitted on air that he was her dream guest, gushing about how every story she'd ever heard about him painted him as thoughtful, respectful, and kind.
And he slowly walks up and he's like a male triangle, like perfectly shaped, and it's Keanu Reeves.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we had him on. He was so nice.
Well, what I've heard is that he's the nice.
He's also like the nicest human.
Kelly's admiration went viral when she couldn't stop herself from fangirling during a segment, openly confessing she'd been nervous, even at the thought of him visiting her set. For Kelly, Keanu wasn't just an actor. He was the definition of class. Diane Sawyer. Veteran journalist Diane Sawyer has interviewed everyone from presidents to pop stars, but even she singled out Keanu as one of the most thoughtful celebrities she's ever sat down with. She described him as deeply reflective, polite, and unlike anyone else in Hollywood. Coming from a respected journalist known for her tough interviews, that kind of praise carried serious weight. It wasn't thirst in the flirty sense, but it was admiration that bordered on reverence. Proof that Keanu leaves a lasting impression no matter the setting. Winona Ryder. Few celebrity friendships have inspired as much speculation or as many playful rumors as Keanu Reeves and Winona Ryder.
Cute. Now, I meet cute him all the time.
That's because you
like
guys...
Every time we see each other, it's
I
a
meet cuting him, but just
I'm
right
meet
now.
cuting you right now. Pessimist that it'll never work out. I believe in love.
I do too, especially with that.
The two first starred together in Francis Ford Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula in 1992. It was a dark, gothic film, but one particular scene has followed them for decades: their wedding. Coppola wanted it to feel as authentic as possible, so he brought in a real priest to conduct the ceremony. Winona has joked in countless interviews since that. Because of that moment, she and Keanu might actually be legally married. The best part? Keanu never denies it. He usually laughs, shrugs, and says something like, "Yeah, I guess we are married in the eyes of God." Fans eat it up every time, shipping the two of them as Hollywood's most unintentional couple. But beneath the jokes, Winona has been deeply sincere about Keanu. She's called him kind to the core and said that he always made her feel safe, even when filming emotionally draining scenes.
Everything. I've always, I mean, he's one of my favorite people to work with, to be around, and
I feel the same way about
I
you.
knew.
It's this mix of playful banter and heartfelt respect that makes their dynamic so appealing. It feels less like celebrity gossip and more like two people who genuinely adore each other. Halle Berry. When Halle Berry joined the John Wick franchise in Chapter 3, she wasn't just signing on to another action film, she was stepping into Keanu Reeves' world. And for her, that was one of the biggest draws. Halle has openly said that working with Keanu was a dream come true. But what really struck her wasn't just his legendary status, it was his work ethic. She described watching him train for hours every single day, perfecting stunts, choreography, and weapons handling with a level of discipline that left her in awe.
This cast, as far as I can see, Keanu is just on another level of working hard, and I thought we had great chemistry. My job was just try to keep up with him.
According to Halle, Keanu never complained, never cut corners, and always encouraged those around him to push themselves harder. She admitted she was inspired by him not just as a co-star, but as a person. Her admiration made it clear. Even an Oscar-winning actress like Halle Berry couldn't help but gush over Keanu Reeves. Salma Hayek. Salma Hayek has worked with her fair share of Hollywood legends, but when Keanu Reeves comes up, her words take on a softer, almost reverent tone. In interviews, she's described him as gentle, soulful, and generous. Qualities that, in her eyes, make him stand out in an industry often fueled by ego. Salma has praised the way Keanu never lets fame change who he is. She says his humility is part of his magnetism because it's so rare in someone who has been at the top for so long. For her, his quiet strength and calming presence make him one of the most irresistible stars in Hollywood. Sometimes thirsting doesn't mean being loud. Sometimes it's just pure admiration. Paula Abdul. Paula Abdul has her own piece of Keanu history, and it goes back to the early 90s. When she released her hit single Rush Rush in 1991, she needed a leading man for the music video. The choice? A young Keanu Reeves, fresh off his Bill and Ted fame. The video was styled as a throwback to James Dean's Rebel Without a Cause, with Paula in the Natalie Wood role and Keanu channeling Dean's brooding cool. Fans couldn't get enough of their on-screen chemistry, and the video became one of the most iconic of Paula's career.
Hey, Andy, and hello to your beautiful guest.
Thanks.
Paula, were the rumors true that you were dating Keanu Reeves after he starred in the Rush Rush video? Please say yes.
I wish.
Yeah.
Years later, Paula admitted how much she loved working with Keanu, praising him as uber-talented and kind. For fans, the video remains a time capsule of young Keanu at peak heartthrob status, and Paula Abdul right there with him, openly swooning in song. Alice Eve. Alice Eve co-starred with Keanu Reeves in the sci-fi thriller Replicas in 2018. And her admiration for him off-screen turned out to be even more memorable than their movie together.
But speaking of awesome husbands, you get to go to work and be Keanu Reeves' wife. That's not bad.
Yeah, that was really easy.
Hello, John Wick.
So what is it like working with Keanu, the great Keanu Reeves?
He certainly is the great Keanu Reeves, isn't he? He's a mystical being, Keanu. He is definitely an internal creature.
In a candid interview with People, she called Keanu a vault, someone deeply reliable, emotionally grounded, and a safe space on set. Alice explained that working with him felt like discovering someone you can truly trust. No pretense, just genuine warmth and calm. Something rare in the high-pressure world of filmmaking. Her respect for Keanu wasn't based on celebrity aura or on-screen presence. It was about authenticity. Those were her exact words, a vault. And in Hollywood, that level of genuine praise is as revealing as it gets. Maude Garrett, media host. Maude Garrett, known for covering pop culture and geek news, has made no secret of her giddy fandom when it comes to Keanu Reeves. On her platform, she has posted heartfelt tributes to him, calling out moments where Keanu was perfectly wonderful to work with, or excitedly sharing fan stories about him. One TikTok clip even captures her declaring, "Keanu Reeves is celebrated as the nicest guy in the world," and she doesn't hold back running down all the reasons why. Her posts aren't cheesy or overly dramatic. They're sincere expressions of admiration, delivered with heartfelt charm.
I met recently, and I want to kind of add to this that you are the nicest guy in the world. Why did you just...
That's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, can I just
Anyway,
go...
it's nice to hear, but it's not true. Mark DeCascos.
This is the reaction of what the nicest guy in the world would
anyway,
do, by the way.
Come on,
anyway.
It's really nice to hear, and thank you for sharing that. But anyway.
For viewers, Maude proves that Keanu inspires real, enthusiastic fandom across every corner of entertainment media. Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence is known for being candid, often saying what others are too shy to admit. And when it comes to Keanu Reeves, she didn't hold back. In one interview, she flat out called him smoldering, adding that she'd jump at the chance to work with him. For someone who usually rolls her eyes at Hollywood crush talk, J-Law's enthusiasm stood out. She wasn't joking, she wasn't being ironic, she was genuinely fangirling. Fans loved it because it made Jennifer, already one of the most relatable A-listers, seem even more down-to-earth. After all, if even Jennifer Lawrence can't resist thirsting over Keanu Reeves, then who can? Octavia Spencer. Octavia Spencer has one of the most beloved Keanu Reeves stories of all time. And it happened years before she was famous. She recalled how, early in her career, her car broke down on the side of the road. Stranded and embarrassed, she tried to figure out what to do next. Out of nowhere, a stranger pulled over to help push her car to safety. That stranger was Keanu Reeves.
No one would help me because my car was so dirty until Keanu Reeves. He did? Yeah.
Did he check your car?
Octavia has retold the story in interviews with wide-eyed awe, calling him not only a hero but also the kindest, most genuine man. She admitted she was starstruck even then, because he was already a recognizable actor. For her, it wasn't just about the kindness. It was the fact that he didn't hesitate, didn't make a scene, and didn't expect recognition. It was pure Keanu.